Hey, how's it going? Another late night chat with me here to rant. Not really, but I was just thinking about this point of, sharing what you wish you knew, but also sharing with other people what you are going through, your journey. And, like this YouTube, like look at how I'm even recording it. People told me to put up, tripods to put here to record more professionally, but I'm like, I don't know, I like this better. It feels more personable, I can move it and whatnot. And I'm looking around on social media and everything, and it's like that point of, you learning from this YouTube and then go and repeat it on your channel, or you heard this from here and then you're repeating the same exact thing there. It's like that's been overdone. There's a benefit to it, but I think many people, and I used to be part of that too, where it's like we share things that we haven't even applied. And for me, there was a time I used to create content and all that, and I stopped making content for a while because like, let me go and actually do the things so that when I come back to share, I'm sharing real things, like real experience and not just theories. Now, the things I share, there's definitely gonna be some things in there that maybe not true, or maybe that's just my current limited understanding of it. Maybe 2 years from now, when I learn more on different subjects, I'm like, oh, I was forgetting, I was not seeing this aspect or this part. But for me, I'm just creating this content as a form of, two reasons, if I'm being transparent. One, because it's like a way of tracking my journey to see what I've done, what I've grown, and it's a form of like a discipline for me, consistency point. It's like for the past 2-3 months now, I've been posting every other day without missing a day. And I was sick, really sick last week, and I almost didn't post, but then I still posted as I was sick. As I was like, when I was talking those few videos, it's like it felt like I swallowed like a cactus and it was like scratching my throat, but I still posted because it was a commitment I made to myself, right? But then the second aspect is when I share and I'm being myself, I'm being transparent, I'm sharing the stuff that those who only care about subscribers and fame and all that may not share behind the scenes of the actual truth. I like sharing that because to me, I see I'm gonna grow the subscribers, all that anyway, but it's more so I want to actually connect with people, and I want to have people who reach out to me that are like, hey, I tried this tip that you give or that video and it really helped me out here. Like, that's the stuff I like to hear, because then when you reach out and you're like, hey, I got this out of the video, then it gives me a chance to then connect with you, right? Because I'm not one of those YouTubers that it's like hard to get, or I charge a bunch of money so you could talk to me, all that. It's like, no, that's why I have a business where my money comes from my business, so I don't have to care about charging people here, so that when you reach out, I could just chat with you like normally how I chat. Now, there's times where I would tell you to reach out if I see, okay, I have a product or service or a tool or something that I could see that within a specific video that I'm sharing, that I'm like, okay, if you're watching that means you are looking for something like this, then reach out for that. But in other cases, I want you to reach out because I want to connect, right? I want to see who's behind the screen. Now, I may not be able to, not that many people reach out to me from the videos, like very small number. Like, I don't even have that many views on the videos. So I have people reach out, but it's not crazy amount that I'm like, oh, I cannot keep up with. So while it's in that stage, I like to connect with as many people who reach out to me, and I make time to hop on a Zoom call or something But I'm sharing this video so that you also see for yourself. Are you sharing advice with other people because you've heard it somewhere, or are you sharing with them what is the real stuff that you're experiencing behind the scene, that maybe not so nice or pretty stuff, right? Maybe the stuff that you're like, damn, other people may be judging, may judge me for it or whatever, but it's like, that's the real stuff. And frankly, most other people are going through the same things anyway, right? Like for me, building a business, now I know, all the people who build a business who act like everything's perfect, this shit's not easy. Like there's months that I was like, I don't know if I can make it. But at the same time, I'm like, I know I'm not gonna go get a job, so I have to make it. And so it was like really tough. And people one-on-one, I talked to them like some of the tough times I had. Some of the times I was like, I don't know if I could make it this month. I can't even pay my bills, whatever it may be. And that's like the truth reality of like, this is building a business that you're trying to really get to massive amounts, right? But it's during these times that most people give up because they think there's something wrong with them. And it's like, no, that's just the reality of building a business. Everyone goes through that. It's like, I wish I knew that stuff when I first started. I wish instead of all the people of like, oh my God, being an entrepreneur is so amazing and this and that. Like, yeah, it is amazing because I don't have to have a job. But at the same time, I have to work my business like it is a job. And no one told me that. Like, that's the reality truth. But it's like I could say, okay, at least it's something that I'm building for myself so that at some point I could have the time freedom. Right now, I could have the time freedom where I could not do anything, have money come in and go do whatever. But I can't just do that forever. It's like I need to still build. And I always want to keep building. Like one of my fears used to be like, what if I become successful and I slow down? Or what if I make too much money and I slow down? Or what if I change? What if I don't stay humble? And all that stuff, it was real fears. And I realized, if I make the outcome, the focus, the outcome, then I'll become comfortable. Because if my focus is, I want to make X amount of money, then that means when I hit X amount of money, I'm going to relax, I'm going to get comfortable. But if I don't want that, then it's like I shouldn't make the outcome the focus. I need to make the activity the focus. And now that's where I'm enjoying this process of building a business, doing this YouTube video. I know this YouTube video, the way I'm recording videos, me with fucking terrible lights, sorry for my cursing, with terrible lights, I know it's not gonna get many views or it's not gonna get any subscribers, but this is what I like doing now because it's building the consistency and I'm getting used to making videos. So at some point when I have the money to put aside and have a social media team, then it's like I'm already in the habit of making videos, so then I can make just better content and whatnot, right? Where I could put B-rolls on the screen and do all that stuff, visuals and whatnot. But right now it's just the raw, one-on-one, just you and me type thing, you know? So if you're watching this video, I mean, I was making it because this point came to my head of, really the secret is sharing with other people the real truth of what's going on with you, right? And not worry of like the point of, I have to be perfect and all that stuff. If anything, I'm like far from perfect. Like my hair is not even well done, it's just too dark so you can't see it, so. But, so yeah, I don't know if this even resonates with anyone. I'm just ranting. But if you're a down-to-earth person, and if you watched it this far, by the way, 9 minutes, that means there's something you resonate with, and I want to get to know you. So reach out to me on Zoom if you haven't already talked, obviously. Because many of you who watch this, maybe all of you, already know me. So, but if you haven't talked one-on-one, don't be afraid of reaching out and chatting, okay? So yeah, I'll leave it at that. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night. I don't know when you're watching this, but I hope you have a great one. And know everything that you wanted is coming. You just have to push through and get through the tough times. Bye.